make it work. One more time. You know how it goes, baby. Keep the hips, drop it low, move around, let the skin show, baby. Turn it up, make it work. One more time. You know how it goes, baby. Keep the hips, drop it low, move around, let the skin show, baby. Turn it.
हेलो दिस इज नव्या एंड यू आर वाचिंग इंडिया न्यूज़ एंड न्यूज़ 6। हम हैं आज दिल्ली में एंड यू नो कि बारिश हो रही है, मौसम थोड़ा सा ठंडा है, बट दैट इज नॉट द सेम केस हियर एज वी आर स्टैंडिंग विद टू ब्यूटीफुल लेडी। वी हैव विद अस आयशा श्रॉफ एंड अ ब्यूटीफुल डॉटर कृष्णा श्रॉफ। सो आज हम इनसे बात करने जा रहे हैं MFN के बारे में, दिस इज अ वेरी गुड कॉज। सो स्टार्टिंग विद ऑफ कोर्स आयशा मैम, द लेडी ऑफ द नाइट। So ma'am, this is MFN. Like you talked about कि how most of the fighters are from the northern belts. So since we know कि northern belts में there are many artists, there are many talents, but they are not goodly, they are not perfectly funded. So is there any way that you do want to add something for those people who have the talents but don't have enough funding?
Well, I think the whole idea of doing MFN was precisely for this reason. Because the sport of MMA wasn't really growing in our country as much as it should, considering the amount of incredible talent that we have in our country. So it was always a dream for us to show the world what incredible fighters we have here in India. And that was the first thought behind MFN actually. And now, after doing 10 shows, it's so fulfilling to see that people from all over the world contact us and say, "Oh, the show looks amazing. Your fighters are amazing. We want to send our fighters from the US, from Europe, Russia, everywhere to compete with the Indian fighters." So that's a dream come true.
Well, since you are a mother of two and you're a fighter yourself, and there are many other ladies who are fighters themselves, do you want to add anything about self-defense since we are talking about MFN here?
Well, I think to be very honest, you can't learn self-defense. I think it's a very instinctive thing that comes. But you should learn to be aware of your surroundings and not just, go around without being aware of what's happening around you. I think that's the number one thing every woman should learn for sure.
So being attentive is the mantra.
Yes, definitely.
So coming to Ayesha, you look gorgeous today, and so do you, of course. So you are so much active on Insta. People follow you. The young generation follow you. The youth follows you, and we have seen you fighting, your training videos, all of that. Is there anything you wanna, tell the people who follow you, the young girls who follow you?
Yeah, absolutely. Number one, people are always putting their best selves out on social media. So don't just go by that. I have my off days. I have my bad days too. It's very important for anyone who's just beginning their fitness journey to make sure you're not comparing yourself to anybody else you're seeing online or in reality or whatever it is, because everyone's journey is different and everyone has their own timeline. So I think as long as you're consistent and you compete with yourself, as cheesy as that sounds, to be better than you were yesterday every single day, you're going to be one step closer to your goal.
So my next question is to the both of you. Who is a better fighter? You or Tiger? Like her or Tiger? Oh. At home, of course.
Tiger used to always laugh because when Krishna was really small, she was quite chubby, okay? And Tiger was skinny as anything. So he used to always, when he gives interviews now, he always laughs. He says, because people ask him this question. So he says, I was always the one, she just had to sit on me and that was the end of the fight. I was really a fast runner, so I would run away and that was the end of the fight. So we always laugh about that really. But both the kids,
It could have gone both ways.
It could have gone both ways.
I had strength and size, he had speed.
He had speed.
And who in terms of, intellectual stuff?
I think in school, both of them were pretty good students actually. They were good in sports, good in studies, and that's one thing that Krishna holds on Tiger, because she got athlete of the year in school, so which means you're supposed to be good in studies, you're supposed to be good in sports and everything. And also you're supposed to be a team player. So Tiger didn't get that award because he used to all the time fight with his coaches and argue about decisions and this and that and the other. So he never got that. So yes, Krishna has definitely got athlete of the year over her brother.
So we are seeing Tiger in his upcoming movie with Akshay Kumar, Bade Miyan, Chote Miyan. And since it's all about fitness stuff, like, has Akshay come working out with you guys, or is he some way or the other knows about MFN, or what his take on this?
So he's extremely athletic as well, and he's a very big fan of MMA. In fact, a few shows ago, we did something. We did a show in aid of Bharat Ke Veer, and Akshay sir he's very much a part of that. So he had given us a lovely video message to play at the show and everything. And yeah, coming to Tiger and him, he told Tiger this is the most fun he's ever had shooting a film, because before they start shooting, there's going to be a competitive volleyball game or some kind of game or cricket or something, and then they start shooting. So it's like a very, very sporty set all the time.
So Krishna, I know it's mostly about Tiger now, but since like there's so many girls crazy after him, and you are a sister, of course. So any reality check for those girls? Ki how is he at home? Because Bahar to is full chocolatey boy and stuff.
You know, he doesn't really put up an act apart from the fact that he's actually really funny. He's got a crazy sense of humor, a very dry sense of humor. So if you don't know him too well, you won't understand it, and he won't even show it if he doesn't know you too well. I mean, I guess that makes him more attractive to people, right?
I guess.
Yeah, there's really nothing I can tell you, because I think the four of us, what we put out there is who we are.
Thank you. It was lovely talking to them, and that was all. This is Navya from India News and News, serving news and not noise.